Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. In recent times, the Southeast has been in regular news simply because of the level of insecurity. The GSM guys, that's the unknown guys, have been at the news. A lot of persons are saying they're doing the work of God and they're carrying the judgment to God. There have been so many, some sarcasm, some real, some are technically even praising and supporting them. Well, it looks as if a lot of persons are beginning to see the effect of what they are doing, and there have been a counter reaction over time. And of course, the indigenous people of Biafra and the MASSOB and other guys have decided to open up on their stand and who these guys are. I guess this is about time for everyone to come clean on this issue of insecurity, especially coming from the southeastern zone. But before we go into the news proper to find out what it is, IPOB and MASSOB are opening up, especially concerning this unusual strategic move against the security personnel of Nigeria. I would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Ohaneze Ndigbo have actually condemned the act of these guys, the taking down of security officers in the southeast. Someone asked, why have security officers and their establishment suddenly become target for invading guys who disappear with their rifles? What are the motives of those behind this attack, and how far can they go? These are some of the unanswered questions on the lips of many residents of the southeast as apprehension mounts over this issue, while many have feared it could be a calculated attempt to lay bare the security apparatus in the zone and then launch a serious one on the ordinary masses. Others insist it could just be a dress rehearsal towards this year's Anambra State governorship election. The fears have been so heightened by the fact that no group has claimed responsibility for these attacks, as both the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASSOB, have denied its involvement. According to MASSOB, we are a non-violent group and we do not take down our own people simply because they are wearing Nigerian police or army uniforms to achieve Biafra. So far, the police in the zone have failed to make any arrest, which is also true, or gunned down any of those laying them on siege in what could help provide a lead to the development that is unsettling the southeastern region. Contacted on the development, the MASSOB denied involvement in this taking down of security officers and burning of their security facilities in the zone. The national leader of MASSOB, Nnamdi, who condemned the act, insisted that it was not healthy for Igbo land, stressing that those behind it were doing so to create impression that Igbo land was not safe for investment. He stated, there is no need for these. We don't need to engage in any form of fight to achieve Biafra. We condemn what is happening in totality and ask security agencies to rise to their responsibility. These people, whoever they are, should take their fight to the government and stop destroying public institutions. We think that the politicians are behind these people because of the inefficiency in governance. But whatever their grievances are, they should be channeled to the government. Some of the policemen that were taken down are Igbos, and those are also Biafran people. So why would MASSOB, a non-violent group, be part of taking down of Igbo people? It is not possible, and we will never be part of anything that can cause violence in the country. Our approach has been civil and not with force, he said. Efforts to get the reaction of the spokesperson for IPOB, that's Ima Powerful, failed. But an official who craved anonymity insisted the IPOB is a non-violent group and has not been carrying arms. They should go and look for the people taking down their security officials, not our member. When they arrest them, we shall confirm where they are coming from. You must also know that IPOB set up the Eastern Security Network, ESN, to protect lives and property. We cannot be seen as taking the lives of the people we are meant to protect. The Igbo land has long been invaded by those who think they have the right over others. On its part, the Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndigbo, condemned the development, saying it was a serious dent on the peaceful disposition of the Igbo land, and which Igbos have maintained for some time. Ohaneze, however, insisted that this whole issue of security taking down and their facilities was part of the system failures being suffered in the country, wondering how a country that had justice, fairness, truth, and justice can exist in peace. The organization stated that restructuring and giving each zone equal sense of belonging were the solution to the current situation challenges, adding that Igbo should be allowed to produce the next president. National Publicity Secretary of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Chief Alex Chidozie Ogbonna, were told that until was said to have said that until the country's leadership embrace justice, fairness, and truth in its dealings, the people would continue to agitate in various ways to show their anger. He stated, Ohaneze Ndigbo condemns this onslaught on Igbo land and call on those responsible to desist. But we want to add that nothing can work in Nigeria with the level of injustice going on. The extreme victimization and exclusion of Ndigbo in the scheme of things is an issue that will continue to create problems. Let them allow Igbo to produce the next president and restructure the country in such a way that we give everyone equal opportunity. Otherwise, things will continue this way. A situation where a chief executive of a state is not in charge of security, how do you expect things to work well? Our leaders know the truth, but have refused to do the right things for the country to work. The way positions are zoned, regardless of merit and competence, is worrisome, and is against particular segments of the country. And you think that there will be peace? On fears that the current issues on police and security facilities and personnel could lead to militarization of the southeastern zone, Ohaneze said it would not be surprised if that happens, warning, however, that government should not unleash mayhem on innocent people on account of the development. They did it in Olu recently. They did it in Abia State sometime. As much as we condemn what is happening, they should seek solution to it with human face, he said. Earlier, after visiting some affected areas, including Olu, President General of the organization, Professor George Obiozor, said, our position is that no matter how bad Nigerian problems may be, only peaceful solution will be best to guarantee Nigerian unity. This can be achieved through a restructured, renegotiated, and decentralization, or through power devolution rather. On the other hand, use of force, intimidation, and violence will be a national catastrophe which should be avoided. Use of force method will lead to a synchronized national crisis and ultimate disintegration of Nigeria. These two must be avoided. Those who preach or prefer military solution to Nigerian problems are today equally as a threat to Nigerian unity as these enemies they are fighting. Obiozor cautioned those behind this taking down, saying Nigeria is in a precarious situation and a great caution must be taken by the leadership to avoid events that have the capacity of incriminating or aggravating or opening more theaters of national crisis. Insecurity in the country is real and must be treated as a matter of urgency. So many reactions here and there. But let's go wrap